Welcome back. If you're new, please subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. It is May the 16th of 2019. It's been 31 weeks since we got started with the African nightcrawlers and 16 weeks since they've been in the vermibag mammoth. Let's take a look and see how they're doing. Last week didn't have much excitement on the bananas. See what we got this week, but let's go ahead and check this coffee side. If you've missed past videos, 2 weeks ago we fed coffee grounds and filters on this right side. Got one right on top hanging out, quite a bit of castings on top. Coffee filters aren't breaking down. The bubble wrap definitely helps it keeps it moist where the bubble wrap's at on the edges. It's kind of drying out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just mix this top couple inches up, see what it's looking like. So if we can't see any African night crawlers, got a few just kind of scattered out. Nothing too exciting on this side, just a few worms here and there. Does look like a lot of that coffee ground has turned into castings. Take the smell test. It does not smell like coffee anymore like last week, so looks like they've worked through it quite well. I mean, you can tell coffee grounds are more brown than the black castings. Alright, so let's pull our bubble wrap over and see what this side looks like. I did end up pouring the castings that I got out of the bottom, the bigger pieces that didn't sift. Went ahead and poured them on top over here, basically in the middle. I figured there's probably some cocoons in there, so I did not mix that in when I did that the other day. Probably go ahead and mix that up today. Well, there's a banana stem. Surely the bananas aren't gone yet. 2 weeks ago we put 5 whole bananas. There's one, I can feel it right there. And they were still connected at the stem. Let's see here. I'm trying to do this where we can see some action. Oh yeah, that's where they're at. They are in the bananas. So last week they hadn't touched the bananas. This week they're all over here on the bananas. There's the stem. Let's see if I can. Alright, so okay, there we go. Look at that. They are wearing that banana out. That one too. And even this one. And guess what? This one too. I know we had 5 bananas. Where's the 5th one? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so they're not doing much on the skins, but the inside is just full of worms. Looks like most of them are juveniles, young ones. There's quite a few. I mean, that thing right there is just full of worms. And of course they don't like being messed with, so They're hauling out of here. So they have found the bananas. Let me see if I can't get a good close up for a thumbnail. Oh, they're all in the end of it too. Nice. Try to get those together. Of course, if you've seen the thumbnail, then you see what I'm trying to get a picture of here. Alright, so the bananas were previously frozen. They were whole bananas. I'm going to go ahead and mix these castings in because they were starting to dry out. Just kind of fluff it up. Well, that's a good thing to see. We got lots of African night crawlers in there. I don't know what that was. That might have just been where they fell out. And we'll go ahead and take a look in on the... Well, before we look at the avocado, I'm going to play a clip of what I got in the mail. We got a package. Let's see what it is. Oh, just some newspaper. Alright, we got something from the Crazy Worm Lady. Let's see what it is. So why I can't find these in my bins, I have no idea, but they are kind of dark. And I have no idea how many's in here. We got some ANC cocoons. So I'm going to try to sift this. See if I can't see how many cocoons we got. So that's the ANC cocoons. No wonder I can't find any. I've got the container that I had the European cocoon only bin. And I've got a thin layer of peat moss that's pretty moist. I'm saying it's probably 3/4 of an inch deep. But I got all these separated, but there's still some in the material that they came in. I know there's a few over there. But I'm just gonna put all this in this. And I'm going to cover those up. I might as well go ahead and mix it up. I am going to moisten this down some more. I just wanted to throw that in there. Probably put this in the middle of the video for those that watch it through. Alright, so we do have that bin of African nightcrawler cocoons that we got from the crazy worm lady. Yeah, there's a few worms in here hanging out in that avocado. But she did say that there was about 300 cocoons in there. So let me know in the comments how many worms you think we'll get from the 300 cocoons. And of course I will be counting them at a later date, a couple months. But she was nice enough to send me those cocoons. I really appreciate it. And if you're looking for some cocoons, she is starting to sell cocoons only. Of course, she sold worms for a long time now, and that's where these African nightcrawlers came from, was thecrazywormlady.com. So if you're in the market for some worms or some cocoons, be sure to check her out at thecrazywormlady.com. I will post that link in the description. Thanks for watching. Please hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment. Until next time, have a great day.